I'm Vic, we're outside Central Foundation Girls' School in Bow, and we're here for the Right Here, Right Now citizenship scheme, which is a scheme to educate young people to make sure they know exactly what their human rights are. And so we're going to be talking to Justice Minister, Human Rights Minister, and also seeing what the kids are up to.
I'm Michael Wills, I'm the Member of Parliament for North Swindon, but I'm also a Minister in the government, and I'm the Minister for Human Rights, among other things. So it's my job to make sure that our human rights are properly entrenched in legislation and to make any changes that may be necessary to make sure that people enjoy those rights properly.
So can you tell us a bit about this scheme that's happening at the moment in schools? Is it a nationwide scheme?
It will be. It's a resource for teachers throughout the country to try and make sure that young people everywhere understand what human rights are, how they came about, why they're so important, and to make sure that they understand the relevance of human rights to their own lives.
So why do you think it's particularly important for young people to be aware of human rights, and why is it so specialised now, has it not covered in the citizenship lessons that we've had so far?
Well, our world is changing extraordinarily quickly, and out of change always comes challenges, not just in this country but across the world. We've seen some of that, incredible economic turbulence at the moment, but also huge social change, technological change. This is going to make a huge difference to the lives of young people everywhere. And in change, often people can become very vulnerable. And what human rights does, among other things, is protect people. They protect people against people in power, particularly the state, and all over the world. There's always a danger that governments sometimes are insensitive sometimes to the rights of individuals, sometimes more than insensitive. Sometimes they can be quite brutal to individuals, and we're seeing that in Zimbabwe at the moment. Now, human rights is a protection that everyone is afforded through the courts, the very fundamental rights, the right to liberty, freedom of expression, all the rights that are embodied in the Human Rights Act and the European Convention on Human Rights.
So this is a drive to make all young people aware of what our rights are, and just to really make sure we know who we are.
Yeah, we want to make sure that people understand that they have these rights, why they're so important to them, and why they'll be relevant in their lives.
And you were saying when you were chatting to us in the classroom about proposing a Bill of Rights. Can you give us a bit of background on?
Well, this government wants to build on the Human Rights Act. We think it's been important legislation. It's made a big positive difference to people's lives in this country. But we think we can go further than that. We want to express the other rights that people have, bind us together as a country, and we also want to express the responsibilities that we all have so that people know what's expected of them in the way that they relate with other people as well. So we think that's an important exercise for cohesion in a very fast-changing world, and we'll be bringing forward our proposals for this very shortly.
Really? So that might be happening quite soon, do you think?
In the next few weeks, we hope.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for talking to us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.